New US-led airstrikes near the Syrian border town of Kobani are helping Kurdish fighters push back the Islamic State militants a day after they appeared on the verge of seizing the town. But Secretary of State John Kerry is tempering expectations from Washington.
We're deeply concerned about the people of Kobani who are battling against ISIL terrorists. We conducted strikes both Monday and Tuesday and now. But as horrific as it is to watch in real time what's happening in Kobani, it's also important to remember you have to step back and understand the strategic objective.
Just across the border from Kobani in Turkey, crowds cheered and whistled as airstrikes appeared to hit militant positions. Several Syrian human rights groups appealed for help to save the embattled Kurdish town. One activist group said the strikes killed at least 45 militants since late Monday, forcing them to partially withdraw. They also say a ground attack carried out by Kurdish fighters destroyed a mosque minaret, which the Islamic State group had been using as an outlook. Heavy gunfire was also heard from inside the town, a sign of fresh clashes Wednesday. Kobani has been under the onslaught of the Islamic State group since mid-September, when the militants launched their offensive in the area, capturing several Kurdish villages and bringing Syria's civil war to Turkey's doorstep. The fighting has forced some 200,000 to flee and seek shelter across the frontier in Turkey. Tracy Brown, Associated Press.
Plumes of smoke could be seen rising over the Syrian city of Kobani Thursday, following the most intensive U.S.-led airstrikes so far in the campaign against the Islamic State group. But despite the strikes, as well as fierce fighting by Kurdish forces, the militants have managed to capture more than a third of the town, including a police station in the east. The fighting has forced at least 200,000 residents and villagers from the area to flee across the frontier into Turkey, which has so far been hesitant to get involved. As the battle raged on, NATO's Secretary General was in Ankara, pressing Turkey to step up its participation.
Turkey being a strong nation itself, having a strong army itself, of course also have great capability itself to defend itself.
Turkey's foreign minister said his nation is prepared to take on a bigger role, but he warned it would not carry out a ground operation on its own.
Negotiations with our allies are continuing. Turkey will not hesitate to do its part when a common decision is reached.
Turkey wants the coalition to outline a broader strategy that also weakens Syrian President Bashar Assad, who at the moment is best positioned to benefit from any rollback of the Islamic State group. Meanwhile, angry that their government is not doing more to fight the jihadists and save Kobani, Kurdish protesters continued clashing with police in cities across Turkey. In Ankara, demonstrators threw stones and Molotov cocktails at police, who responded with water cannons and tear gas. At least 19 people have been killed in the unrest, which boiled over into violence on Tuesday. Kelly Daschle, Associated Press.